Hello FIFA faithful, Bearhamms here, and welcome to episode 5 of my Brighton and Hove Albion career mode. Before we crack on with today's episode, let's see how we did off camera. After our heartbreaking 1-1 draw to West Brom, we just simulated the next 2 months. Again, I want to keep this save moving, and we got a win in the Europa League against Horsens 3-0. We also beat Vitriol by a score of 3-0, and then in the league, 2 draws and a W against Everton. Then first half of December, we beat Aston Villa, we lost to Chelsea, another victory in the Europa League, and then we drew against Newcastle. We will play 2 games in this episode. We will first simulate the Norwich match of the EFL Cup, and then we will play the away fixture at Ellen Road against Leeds United. And then we will simulate both Merseyside teams in Liverpool and Everton, and we'll finish it off with a rivalry match against Southampton. We do currently sit out of that zone just by a point ahead of Aston Villa and Leeds, as we just had a victory against Everton. That was the most helpful thing in the world, and also Aston Villa as well. So we'll see on camera if our talent actually shows. If we end up beating Norwich in this simulation, I will play the semifinals of this competition. It'll be a 2-legged affair, probably against one of the better teams in the league. And we just squeak right through. We make all of our pens as Poetka and Byram miss theirs. And yes, we are on to the semis, and we'll probably figure out who we play next, as Man City and Nottingham Forest make it through, so we're hoping for Nottingham Forest. Unfortunately, with our luck, we will be playing Man City in the semifinals. They have not added Ellen Road to the game as of yet, so we will have to travel to East Point Arena to take on Leeds. I have to say, I do like our black kits in action. Honestly, all 3 of the kits of Brighton's are very nice. And before we get further into this match, I would like to say I am sorry for the lack of uploads. It's just been a mixture of a lot of stuff at work, and I've also tried to maximize the amount of sleep I get. In past iterations of FIFA, I've tried to churn out episodes at like 3 in the morning, and honestly, sleep, it's so underappreciated. You really need sleep whenever you can. Not to sound like a boomer, but you really do need sleep. I feel like we can churn out some points here and further our lead out of the relegation zone. But there's a chance here. Rodrigo, one-on-one possibly, takes a shot and scores. Commentator's curse right then and there. Easy pass to the former Valencia man. Slides to his feet, buries it past Ryan, another former Valencia player. And we're down by 1 already. Yes, you could say the only thing helping out this team is the simulation. Berardi. Good block by McAllister. It's McAllister looking for some support here. Running down the wing. Has to cut back. Is there a black jersey to help him out? Does turn the corner. Still has it, though. Good run by McAllister. Passes to Cox. Cox takes the shot and scores! That's why we brought him in. He is so much better than Mape this season. It is the youngster, once again, getting on the score sheet. We've tied the game up. Alana. Gets a good pass to Gross. Gross holding on to his own, though. Gets tackled, but will keep it at least. Finds Trussard. Trussard with a chance for a shot. Curls it, but a good save by Casilla. Oh, God. Roberts slips that through. Costa. Defense has opened up a bit. They're just having fun. Pass it back and forth. Rose having to almost play a center back role. Trying to get in the way of players. Thankfully does enough, as it is parried away by Ryan. So that will do it for the first half. Tit for tat. Goal for another. So it is Cox that gives us the equalizer here. And now we're going to ask him for more. I can't get in the way of Alioski's. Rodrigo has another chance for a goal, but he's going to pass it. Roberts with a shot, another shot. Though it will be corralled in by Lamptey, who is getting pressured on by Tankovic, though he's able to get around it with his pace. And now Lamptey does see a run from the winger Wilson. On loan from Liverpool. Slides that through to Gross. Gross turns around. We'll find McAllister. McAllister slides it through. Cox with the shot, though it's going to fall right to the feet of Casilla. Easy play for the Spanish goalkeeper. Didn't even flinch there. Oh, chance for Rodriguez, though. It is played out well by Veltman. Veltman tries to slide one through to Rose, but it's going to be kept in by Hernandez. Hernandez out to Rodrigo. Crossing the box. Are we going to fold? Better not fold here. Really need something going as Shackleton. Closing in. Finding Costa. Where's our midfield? They're really not helping in with the defense. So we'll be easily caught by Ryan. Lamptey We'll find Jahan Bosch. Jahan Bosch able to get past his defender, and he's just going to take it for himself. Jahan Bosch in the box, cuts it, tries to take it, but just took too much time. Tried to put it on that left peg. Couple minutes left. Cost out wide. It looks like Leeds will have the last chance. Okay, I don't... All right. Midfield actually needs to get back. Thank God we survived that. Christmas Eve fixture against Liverpool. After 90 minutes at the Amex, 3-1. Mape does score. Good for him. But Alexander-Arnold, Henderson, and Mane give Liverpool the 3 points. Another game at home against a Merseyside side, and it is Everton. Another 90 at the Amex. And a draw. We'll take it. Second and final game of today's episode. It's a big derby match against Southampton. I do have Mape starting up top as opposed to Cox, and I honestly don't know why. Just trying to change things up here. Maybe get ourselves our first actual victory on camera. Yes, I don't remember a time that we have won in this series on camera. It's early on. It's Armstrong trying to get past Rose, but no can-dos there. So we do take a look at the table. Arsenal in 8th. Best team so far is Man City, and they're also tied with Chelsea. And there we are in 15th. We have just inched ourselves above the relegation zone, and that's because we've just gotten way too many draws. It looks like at this point we're just going to draw our way to the top, or at least out of the bottom. Short corner straight to Buffal. Buffal looking for that centering pass. A good shot. Chance for a rebound. Where was our defense? That was so easy for the Saints just to walk right in on a short pass. It will be the number 10, Che Adams, getting on the board for the Saints. Not the start we wanted to this derby match. Lamptey does have a run from Wilson. Wilson, who is onside. Oh, no, he's actually not onside. And that has honestly been a representation of his time here at Brighton. It has been dismal. Really, honestly, just hasn't done anything. And when I try to, he is just so... He's just not in tune with the team, and I'm pretty sure we're going to bring him back to Liverpool at the start of the January transfer window. We'll slip that through to Gross. Gross taps that through to McAllister. McAllister does see a run by Mape. Mape is offside. Once again, another chance for us, but it is called offside. Lana out wide to Trussard. Another offsides. Come on. Just stay onside for the love of God. Finds Wilson out wide. Wilson slides a pass through looking for McAllister, but again, our team has just been off-tempo so far. Now center back to Rings. Now Rose. Oh my gosh. Veltman. Veltman really could have made that 2-0 with his terrible defensive play. Now another short cross. It did work once before. Buffal looking to pluck the strings here as he will find Ings. Ings now tries to pass around, but he will maintain possession. Still keeping it. Centering pass through. There's a shot and almost another goal. Wilson returns the favor to McAllister, who does see the run from Gross. Gross has a pass. Oh, chance here. Mape scores. All right. Good news there. Mape able to take in the pass and score. He has been very quiet this season, especially during gameplay. Simulation, he has scored a couple. And with that goal, looks like he'll play another 45. For the start of the second half, I have switched up the formation from a 4-3-3 with wingers to a 4-3-3 with 3 forwards. And because of that, I have taken off Wilson and have brought on James Cox, hoping the youngster can get us this game-winning goal. Chance now. There's Adams. Has a run from Ings. Ings will poke it away. Another good tackle. Able to keep it to the team in yellow. Maybe a run here. Danny Rose is free, and he is onside. Maybe a chance down the wing. Danny Rose sees a run from Cox. Goes deep. Maybe a chance for Mape. Mape called it instead of Cox. Maybe a run here. Run by Rose. Rose tries to flip it a little too early. Another run by Rose, who has come to life here in the second half. Does get a cross in, looking for Cox. Cox is there, but a good block. But maybe a chance for a rebound. It's Mape. It's going to go back to McAllister, but the shot gets deflected. Maybe a chance for a cross, but he's going to center that through to Mape. Mape sees McAllister. McAllister fires it home, and we do get the goal in the 90th minute. Great passing all around. Mape, again, a guy who I have criticized over and over through the past 4 or 5 episodes, able to get the game-winning assist. And it looks like we might get our first dubs on camera. Now we just got to hold them. No silly extra time shenanigans. There won't be any. We finally get a victory, and it is against one of our big rivals, as with this 3 points, we're somewhat secure out of that relegation zone, and maybe we can build off of this momentum. So after 90 minutes here at St. Mary's, it's Brighton 2, Southampton 1. After that thrilling victory against Southampton, we turn our gaze to the Emirates FA Cup, as we do have Hull City in the 3rd round, and after 90 minutes with our backups in, do we defeat Hull City? Yes, easily. Beluda with a goal in the 77th. And we had a goal by Wilson and a goal by March. Good job by the backups, and we're off to the 4th round. Some loose ends before we go. The next episode, I won't play any league games, and I will only play the semifinals of the EFL Cup. Both games are against Man City. It'll be interesting to see how we do there. The reason why I'm doing this is because we are so deep in this cup, and we're probably not going to, get to the Europa League or the Champions League or be high up there in the title race. So with this outside chance of winning a cup, we might as well play. And against a big side like Man City, we might as well give it the old college try. Also for the next episode, it's the transfer window, and we really need some new players, just something to bolster our lineup. It has shown some weak spots, especially on the wings, as we do want to get rid of Harry Wilson, along with some other players. And this is the preliminary list that I have at the moment, but please put some comments in below of players that we should sign. I am all ears, because at this point, I don't want to be this close to the relegation zone. So that'll do it for today's episode. As you can see, we are firmly in 16th place, 3 points ahead of Everton. It would be crazy if they got relegated, since next season we could really sign some good players from them. And honestly, it's kind of crazy to see that we are in 16th after being in 19th and 18th for so long. Some other funny factoids: McGoldrick from Sheffield United is the top scorer at the moment, halfway through the season. He is tied with Sterling and Mane, but because he has played less games, technically he has the better goals to game ratio. Assists, I mean, De Bruyne, yeah, he'd be there every day of the week. Clean sheets, Kepa, that's another crazy one. So yeah, a good way to end the first half of the season with that victory out of the relegation zone. Let's see what we can do in this cup match against Manchester City, and hopefully we might find some silverware in the next couple episodes. So yes, this will be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as you did playing it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. This has been Bearhamms, and as always, toodaloo.